right? So today we are talking about practice of irregular verbs, or simply we can say we are practicing the irregular verbs. Simply we can say usage of irregular verbs in different tenses, different types of sentences, and transformation. All right. Types of sentences and transformation of tenses. So these are the concepts we are practicing today. Right, first thing, practice of irregular verbs using types of sentences, transcribing from one type of sentence to the other type of sentences, and then next, transformation of tenses. So how the irregular verbs are playing their vital role in different tenses. This is what the concept we are going to practice today. Right. So first, let me give you one example of irregular verbs. Swim. All right. So what are the V1, V2, V3 forms for swim? Hello?
Swim, swam.
Yes. Swim, swam, swam. Right. So these are the three forms of swim. Okay. So now what we are going to do is we are going to change the type of sentences by using this word. For example, I'll give you a simple statement. He swims in the river. Right? He swims in the river. So now what we are going to do is we need to change the tenses as well as the type of sentences. So first focus on the types of sentences, then after we will focus on tenses. All right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Everything is fine.
Yes, great. Fine. So the first concept we are focusing on transformation of sentences. So we are transcribing the sentences from one type to another type. So I have given a simple sentence. It's an assertive statement or a declarative sentence. Right? So it's a positive sentence, correct?
Right, sir.
Correct.
Right. So now Human should make it as negative.
He swims in the river.
Yeah,
He
make it
doesn't swims in the
doesn't swim in the river.
swim.
Right? So here,
Right, sir.
so as per the rule, the main verb takes or yes. So the main verb takes yes or yes to the, I mean, when we are talking about present tense in the third person singular, the main verb takes yes or yes. That is the rule. But here, while you are making the negative or interrogative form, whatever the words, either yes or yes added to the main verb, those are going to shift from the main verb to helping verb. Right? So now, he swims in the river, that is positive, and he doesn't swim in the river. So already we added yes here. Okay, so again we can be able to add here with swim. Right. So Alokji, make it negative, I mean interrogative. So convert it to the.
Does he not swim in the river?
I said only interrogative.
Okay.
Does
he swim in the river?
Very good. Does he swim in the river? Right? So negative interrogative, Himanshu. Negative interrogative.
Doesn't he swim? Question mark.
Yes. Doesn't he swim in the river? Right. So, as you said, doesn't he swim or doesn't he swim in the river? There is a little bit difference. Doesn't he swim in the sense, can he swim or not?
Right.
Doesn't he
In the
swim
river
in the
is
river
sir.
in the sense he know how to swim, but whether he is capable of swimming in the river or not, that is what the question we are asking.
Not.
Right?
Right.
So we are stressing on particular thing or swimming in the river. Right. So now, so we have given all the positive, negative, interrogative, 4 types of sentences with the same subject, same verb, the same concept. Right? So if you observe here, we used only V1 form. We did not use any other forms. Correct? So
Correct.
yes, we have used only the base form. Now we are going to use the base form and the rest of the 2 forms, V2 and V3 forms also in different tenses. So this is about the sentence transformation, and now we are talking tenses transformation of tenses. So he swims in the river. So he swims in the river. So this is a positive statement in simple present tense. Right? So now, Alokji, make it present continuous.
He is swimming in the river.
He,
Present continuous. He is swimming.
yes,
He is swimming in the river.
yes. So he is swimming in the river. Great. So now, Himanshu, make it present perfect.
He swims in the river.
No.
He-
Present perfect. Present perfect. He has
Swam.
swum.
Swam.
He has swum in the river. He has swum in the river. Great. Now, Alokji, present perfect continuous.
अभी चाहिए.
Alokji,
Yes, Alok sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
we haven't given the answer. Present perfect continuous.
Actually, sir, beside me, there is Mahabharata is running.
Okay. So you're not able to paying much attention on that. Okay, fine.
No. Actually, the big size screen TV is with me in my room. So that's why 2-3 person is sitting behind me and unnecessarily disturbing me.
Right. Understood. Right. So he has been swimming in the river. Right. So the first statement, he swims in the river, means we are talking about the present moment. He swims in the river. Second moment, he is swimming in the river. It's continuing. He has swum in the river, means just now he completed swimming in the river. Next, he has been swimming, means he started in the past and still continuing. For a longer duration, he has been swimming in the river.
Right.
Right. So now, change it to simple past.
He swam.
He,
SWAM.
yes, he swam in the river.
Past tense में is swam.
Swam. Yes.
For swim.
Swim,
Swam
swam,
is the third
swam.
form.
We have to use third form in past tense, right? No.
Second
No,
form.
second form.
Okay.
He swam in the river. Right. So now past continuous.
May I speak, sir?
Yes, please.
It's okay. Okay. You are written, sir. You are.
Right. He was swimming in the river. Right. So
Right.
now the next. Yeah, Alokji, you can give now.
Yes. He. In which tense, sir?
Present perfect.
Past continuous.
Past perfect. Past perfect. Present past
Had.
continuous completed.
He had.
Yes. He had
Swam. Swim. Swam. Swum. Swum
he had swum in the river.
in the river.
Right. Wait. Next.
He had been
Great. He had been
Swimming.
swimming in the river.
in the river.
He had been swimming in the river. Right. Next, simple future.
He will
Exactly.
swimming in the river. He will swim in the river.
Yes.
ing, not ing.
Yes. He will swim in the river.
Yes.
Next.
He will be
Exactly.
swimming
He will be swimming in the
in
river.
the river. Yes, sir.
He will be swimming in the river. Next.
He will have been. He will have.
Yes.
He will have
He will have.
swum in the river.
Yes. He will have swum in the river. Next.
He will have been swim.
Have been swimming in the river.
Yes.
He will have been swimming in the river. Right. So I hope you understood this concept. Correct, Himanshu?
Yes, sir.
Right. This is the simple observation you can easily understand. Right. So if you observe if you observe the structures, you'll be able to figure out what are the things changing with tense to tense. So here we are talking about third person singular, that too in the simple present tense. That's why we just added s to the main verb.
Right,
Right.
sir.
So next,
Right.
he is swimming in the river. So automatically swim plus ing. Right. Okay.
Correct, sir.
So here it's a double consonant. It's a doubling concept. It's a different topic, right? So we just added V1 plus ing form here. Okay, because it
Okay,
is
sir.
present continuous. So in the continuous forms, whether it is present continuous or past continuous or future continuous or perfect continuous, whatever the perfect continuous it might be, either it is present perfect continuous or past perfect continuous or future perfect continuous, we are going to use same V1 plus ing form. Right? So perfect continuous is nothing but V1 plus ing form will be there, no doubt about it. Is it clear? Right. So now, so what are the rest of the modifications we need to keep in mind? So in the perfect tense, present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. Right? So if it is present perfect, we need to think about the subject, whether it is third person singular or any other person. If it is third person singular, we have to go for has. He has, she has, it has. In all other conditions, have. Third person singular, has. Rest of the
Has
all
and other than
conditions, first
have.
person singular are plural, second person singular are plural, third person plural, have. Only for third person singular we have to use has,
Has.
right? So that is one modification. And if you are talking about perfect tense in the sense, no doubt you have to use V3 form.
Third form.
V3 form, third form, correct, right? So if you are talking about perfect tense, if you observe the present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, all right?
Yes.
So whenever you are talking about the perfect in the sense, you will use only
Third form.
third form, right? Next, there is one more observation. Right now, perfect continuous. So in the perfect continuous, as we said earlier, V1 plus ing. That is one modification you're supposed to keep in mind. And
Mm.
if you observe here, being common in all three types: present perfect
Yes.
continuous, or past perfect continuous, or future perfect continuous. Being form is common, right?
Yes.
So this is the second observation. So first observation, V1 plus ing. Second observation, being form. And the third observation, so whatever you have used in perfect tense. So if it is
Mm.
present perfect, he has. Same thing will repeat in the perfect
Has.
continuous. If it is past perfect, whatever you have used, the same thing will repeat in the
Had.
perfect continuous, right? If it is future perfect, the same thing will repeat in the future perfect,
Will have.
right? Only five points, maximum 5 points you're supposed to keep in mind while framing the sentences,
Correct.
right? What is the first observation we need to keep in mind? If it is simple present tense, you need
It's
to
yes or yes.
focus about the subject.
Subject.
If it is a third person singular, then you can add yes or yes to the main verb. If it is not third person singular, for example, I,
Mm.
no S. I swim in the
Nice.
river, right? Directly, I
Mm.
swim in the river, right? So next, continuous. So whatever the
Mm.
subject you are using, as per the subject, you have to use the helping verb. So that concept we
Right.
discussed. So what are the types of subjects? I mean, first person singular, second person singular, plural, third person singular, plural, like that. So we have discussed the pronouns
Mm.
start with helping verbs,
Mm.
right? So try to remember that concept and try to use that. If you forgot that video, if you forgot the class, you can watch the video in the YouTube. Already uploaded the video
Yes.
in the YouTube, right? Right. So he is swimming in the river,
Mm.
right? So second modification, if it is continuous, either simple continuous, I mean present continuous or perfect continuous. So it is continuous or perfect continuous. No doubt V1 plus ing
Mm.
form should be there, right? So next, perfect tense. If it is third person singular, has in the present tense. If it is past tense, only had. Okay. So in the present tense only we have two options, has or have. But in the past tense, no option, only one thing, that is had. He had, she had, I had, we had, they had. No other word there. Alright? The similar way, future perfect. No option here also, will have common. Right? So these are the few modifications or few observations we need to keep in mind while you are talking about tenses transformation, right? So now what we are going to discuss a little bit further, I'm going to give you another word, I mean another word in the sense, another verb try to make use the verb and try to give me this kind of explanation. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to give you a simple word. Run, ran. What is the third one?
Run, run.
Run, ran, run. Right. So I have given a little bit easy task to practice yourself. Right. So now what you are going to do is you are going to give me first change the type of sentence and then after tenses. Sentence and tenses. So this part is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. Yes. Give me the example. They are running.
On the road.
Right. They are running. Yes, they are running on the road. Right. They are running on the road. So change it to
Yes.
negative. Change it to negative.
They
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
They aren't running on the road.
Very good.
They
They
does-
aren't running in the road. Running on the road. They aren't running on the road. Great. Now the third one. Interrogative.
Are they running on the road?
Very good. Are they running on the road? Are they running on the road? So negative interrogative. Simple.
Aren't they running on the road?
Exactly. Aren't they running on the road? Aren't they running on the road? Right. Great. So now we are practicing. So we just practiced transformation of sentences. Now we are going to practice on tenses. Shall I wipe the tenses here?
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right. Okay. So now the first statement. So this time I'm going to use interrogative statement. So try to change from one tense to another tense using interrogative sentence. Right?
Yes, sir.
Or they're running on the road. So this is present continuous.
Continues.
So now Human should give me a simple present to this.
Uh, they they runs on the road. They
Do.
Hmm?
Do they run? Do they run on the road? Right? So here, if there is no helping verb in the present tense, just understand one concept that if you're talking about a verb in a sense, a verb always included do form. Right? Verb means verb plus do form. Okay? So whenever you are making any other form like a negative or interrogative forms, just take out that do form of the verb. Got it? Great.
yes, sir.
So now, so do they run on the road? Second, Or they running on the road? Great. So, Alok, perfect.
Yes, sir.
Present perfect. Present perfect interrogative.
Interrogative, present perfect.
Exactly.
Present perfect. Has they?
Yes.
Have they?
Uh-huh.
Have they running? Have they?
Have they?
Have they run on the road?
Exactly. Have they run on the
On
road?
the road.
Right? So perfect continuous, simple.
Have they been? Have they been? As a
Exactly.
simple continuous. Have they
Have they been
running on the road?
running on the road? Got it,
एक में
Himanshu?
motive. Yes, sir.
Right. So now you understood the concept, right? So have they been running on the road? Right. So now simple past. Right? Simple past.
Was they ran?
Uh-huh.
Was they ran? Were they ran?
Right. So what is simple present tense here?
They were ran.
Uh-huh. Simple present tense.
They ran.
Interrogative. Don't go to this basic sentence. I mean
Okay.
positive sentence. So
Okay.
interrogative. We are talking about interrogative. So focus on interrogative only.
So,
So what is
actually, I have told sir, na, were they ran on the road?
were will come
Am I
in
right?
past continuous.
Yes.
But I asked only simple past.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
No.
Did they run on the road? Did they run on the road?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now, yep.
Were they?
Were they
No.
on the road? Right. Next. What's the next word?
Had.
Right.
Had they
Had they?
been running? Running been.
Perfect. Had they run on the road?
Run. Yes, sir.
Right. So past perfect continuous.
Had they been आएगा sir इसमें?
Yes. Had they been?
Running on the road.
Yes. Running on the road. Simple future. Right? Alok ji.
Yes, sir. Will they
Yes. Will they
run on the
run on
road?
the road?
Yes, sir. Will they be running on the road?
Very good. Running on the road.
Will
Right?
they have been running on the road?
Exactly. Will they have run
Running on the
on
road.
the road? Now, perfect. Will they have run on the road?
Been.
Will they have
Been
been
running on the road.
running on the road? Right? Will they have been running on the road?
Yes.
So this is the way how you supposed to frame the sentences from one type sentence to another type and one type tense to another type. So we are just practicing transformation of sentences and transformation of sentences as well as tenses. Okay. So we are practicing the irregular verbs by the help of sentences as well as the tenses.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the concept we can easily understand while you are using the helping verb, right? Irregular verbs, right? So in the irregular verbs, if you observe the concept, everywhere you need to remember the V1, V2, V3 forms, correct? V1 and V2 and V3 forms. Without V1, V2, V3 forms, will we be able to change all these things? Right? Can we change all these things without knowing these irregular verbs? Right? We should know all the V1, V2, V3 forms. Simply we can say irregular verbs. If you are good at irregular verbs, then only we will be able to change from one type of sentence to another type of sentence, or simply we can say one tense to another tense.
Right.
Right? So we're supposed to practice irregular verbs. So I have given this task only to make you understand the importance of irregular verbs. Okay.